Hey y'all, it's Gemini Jazz with House of Chiron, and I'm just here for the good news, honey. So this week in Galactic Gossip, we will be talking about um, the energy for the week of November 3rd through November 9th, right? And I'll give y'all a little disclaimer. So I had recorded this already. This is take 2 of Galactic Gossip because Mercury is in retrograde. And, it's just showing me where I need to slow down, where I need to evaluate things when it comes to my work. Things I might be skipping steps or I might not be paying attention to certain things. So it's fine. Anyway, so this is take 2. And that's why y'all getting it on Monday rather than Sunday. So starting with the beginning of the week. So we're going to have like a kind of like tense beginning of the week starting tomorrow. Right now, everything is kind of neutral, but starting tomorrow, we're going to have Pluto and Mars making a square. And so Mars is the initiator. Pluto is the transformer, right? Pluto is also the planet of the psyche, right? The psychological things. So with this aspect that we have, squares, they bring challenges, right? And so it's going to force us to focus on our goals, the things that we want to transform, the things we want to manifest. And because Mars is the initiator, it's the action planet, it's also very passionate. So this is going to be in regards to our innermost, deepest desires. So Mars being there, making this challenging aspect with Pluto, it could bring in some challenges and some dynamics of power control issues type of things. These different dynamics that happen with the aggressive planet and the planet of the mind. So we could aggressively be trying to push our own desires or these agendas that we have onto others. So be very careful and cognizant of that. And that also it can bring a lot of pressure with this energy because it's kind of going to feel like a tower moment. So there could be something that comes up come Tuesday, maybe Monday night, Tuesday, that brings in like this tower moment, like something that happens that's just kind of abrupt, unexpected, that comes in, and it brings in this tower moment to make you want to push forward in your quest, in your goals, in your desires, your ambitions. But you have to be very careful not to react in an aggressive type of way, respond rather than react, right? Yeah, I know I say that all the time. So with this, make sure that you pay attention to the things that are happening psychologically with you, because Pluto is the planet of psychology, right? So make sure that you're being very aware of the thoughts and the things that you are thinking and your desires and things that you want, and you're thinking about it from your subconscious, your values, the things that you're trying to create, and that you're actually paying attention to these things. And then when Mars is there making this square, that you're actually creating a effective plan to take in, to put in place. I wouldn't recommend putting something new into place as of right now, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, but it's a very good time to pay attention to what needs to change and make a plan, make a strategy, start trying to go through things with that fine tooth comb. So that way, when Mercury goes back direct on the 20th, you'll have your plan in place and you can start putting it into action. So right now, what Mars is doing is giving us the tools with Pluto to put things in our subconscious, to put it in action at a later time. But make sure you're not getting too frustrated, that you're not taking this energy and using it aggressively. Internalize it, understand it, be aware of it, take stock of what's happening around you, whatever situation that may come up that brings this kind of like the catalyst kind of situation to make you move. Take all that into consideration, right? Let's see. Yeah, this energy also brings control issues. We've had it before with Mars squaring Pluto, and it was squaring Saturn. So it's not a completely unfamiliar energy. We work with it. But it's just that Mars is in Libra, and it's all about partnerships, right? Libra is all about partnerships, contracts, and Pluto being in Capricorn, so it's all about structure. It's all about the work, the stability, those type of things. So take those two dynamics and apply that to this energy, and you can kind of guess where you'll see this show up. Depending on where it's happening in your chart, you'll see exactly where it's showing up. So we also have the moon in the middle of the week moving into Pisces. And this is, the moon moves every 2.5 days. So it's nothing new that the moon moves into Pisces. But it's moving into Pisces, and it's going to be in a conjunction with Neptune in Pisces, right? So Neptune in Pisces is in its home sign, right? So the planet is in its home sign. And the moon there, the moon is already a very watery energy. It's the water, it's emotional energy, just as well as Pisces is an emotional energy. It's all water. But with this, is making this trine to the sun, which is in Scorpio, which is also a lot of water. So this is going to be harboring a lot of emotion, a lot of, with Neptune there, it's going to bring some elusiveness, okay? Also can be very indulgent, right? And very indulgent energy. So this is going to bring in a little bit of lighter energy from that Mars square Pluto that we're working with at the beginning of the week. So we are going to have some kind of like indulgent things. We're going to indulge into our dreams and our desires and the things that we would like to create for our life, right? And also with it being with Neptune and Pisces, it's also our psyche as well, because Pisces rules the 12th house of the subconscious, the undoing, the unknown. So our dreams and our fantasies, we're going to be thinking about these on a deep, intuitive level. You could also find yourself having a heightened sense of your intuition, a heightened sense of your psychic abilities. Even if you don't typically feel that you have these things, you're just going to have like this inner knowing, this kind of, I know that this is happening, or I know that this is what's this, but you don't know how you know, but you just know you don't, that kind of thing. So it's also going to harbor stronger intuitions in all of us, and that we're going to be able to use these intuitive downloads, these intuitive peaks that come to us to actually figure out how to move through creating these fantasies and these dreams that we want for our life. And I say that because we also have Saturn making its final sextile with Neptune around this time at the end of the week. And so when it's making this sextile, and it's making it hard, and this is the third time this happened this year. And so this is the final time that it's happening this year. And so Saturn, planet of structure, stability, so it rules Capricorn. And it's making the sextile with Neptune. Now, sextile, it's favorable energy. It's benefic, right? It's very beneficial, but a sextile requires work for it to actually come to fruition. So it's basically going to structure and help you be grounded in that energy and what you have been working on already. So if you've been doing the work and taking stock in all the things you've been doing, that Saturn sextile Neptune is going to help you bring in the foundation of those dreams and those fantasies that you have been working on in the background, right? So basically, Saturn's going to be there to help manifest our dreams. Sum it up, right? Let's see, what else do I have? So with this also, it's going to help you find the solutions that you need to create this, to actually manifest this into reality. Because, Saturn, Capricorn is all grounded, earthy type of energy. So you're going to be able to bring it from your mind, from your psyche, from your, the thoughts, all of that. You're going to be able to bring it out and bring it into reality. Those are the three major things that I have for this week that we really need to pay attention to. And so just to move through this energy, just to recap Mars square and Pluto, don't be getting mad over little stuff. Let the tower moments happen. Let whatever comes up, let it come up, and do what you need to do with it. But also make sure you're taking time to respond rather than react. Because Mars is very reaction, it just react. I have Aries moon, so I'm aware. But whatever. Also, we have that moon moving into Pisces, but it's making the conjunction with Neptune and a trine to the sun, which is in Scorpio. So all of these illusions and all of these dreams and these fantasies that we have, we're going to be able to figure out how to manifest these things with this Saturn sextile Neptune energy. So make sure you're journaling a lot this week. Any ideas that you have that may come up, make sure you're writing them down. Also, make sure that you are paying very close attention to the things, all the little hiccups that are happening, because that's the universe showing you where you need to be making some adjustments, right? Also, make sure that make sure I have my blog out on my website for the Mercury retrograde survival guide, tips from a Gemini. I was born under a Mercury retrograde. So I actually tend to move a little bit easy in this because it's like I'm at home in this energy. So just gave y'all like 5 tips on how I just kind of skate through this energy, and it's cool. It's all about keeping a level head, not taking too much, taking it too serious. So I hope this has been helpful. Please like and comment. I like to know your thoughts, and if you are going through any of these energies or if you are experiencing anything, please comment and let me know what's going on. So y'all have a beautiful week.